Archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Glimpses of the Northeast. Today, we will take you around many enchanting places, right from the lofty hills of Sikkim to the tranquil village of Arunachal Pradesh, and from developing stories of Mizoram to the colorful culture of Assam.
Sikkim, the youngest member of the northeastern region, became a state of abundant natural beauty. Its forests, the varied flora and fauna, the mountains, the rich cultural heritage all make it an attractive tourist destination.
The Sikkim government has prepared a master plan, 15 years master plan as far as development of tourism in the state is concerned. So whatever we are doing today is based on the master plan. So this is working as a guideline and we are working everything through the master plan. So right now we are taking a lot of steps that we are basically going into two things. That is a lot of publicity, and side by side we are, the department is executing a lot of infrastructure. So these are most important sectors we are concentrating on, but I would like to make it very clear that whatever we are doing is based on eco-friendly kind of concept.
Such is the beauty of Sikkim that even His Holiness the Dalai Lama was moved on visiting the state. Our ancestors viewed the earth as rich and beautiful, which it is, but only if we care for it. Thus said the Dalai Lama. The Sangha Lake, situated at an altitude of 12,210 feet, itself is a major attraction for tourists. The various Buddhist monasteries with the huge Buddha idols made of gold set up several centuries ago are also major tourist attractions. With the improvement of the facilities, Sikkim has already started registering a 15% annual increase of tourists to the state. By the end of 2012, the state expects to get nearly 4 lakhs tourists, of whom about 58,000 will be foreigners. Side by side are Hindu temples, with devotees flocking to them to offer blessings.
Sikkim is an important tourist destination. So by virtue of this, the central government, the Ministry of Tourism has also awarded us the national award twice in the last 2 years in the field of tourism for the best performing state in the Northeast region. So besides that, I think in the field of tourism, I can just put it on facts that in the last 2 years, the increase in tourism, the tourist flow into Sikkim has been by 15%, which has been very good.
Sikkim has laid stress on making every inch of the state attractive and tourist-friendly.
Through the process of tourism, we are trying to again revive or rather give fresh life to our culture, art, etc. So in view of these, I think as far as our tradition, culture is concerned, there are a lot of steps being taken by the government. We are preserving a lot of old monuments, side by side a lot of old monasteries, And not only that, our history is very rich in Sikkim. So based on that, we are trying to preserve a lot of things which will in fact further the interests of our trade and art and culture, etc.
This way, the tourists will get attracted to the wonderful handloom and handicrafts of the villagers. Sikkim's woolen carpets, made with intricate designs and patterns, reflect the art and culture of the state. Canvas wall hangings portraying face profiles of the tribal people, 8 lucky signs, dragons, etc. are very attractive. Also equally attractive are the traditional masks. Thus, every monument, every public place has been done up with care, so that while the tourist finds them attractive, no harm is done to Mother Nature too. The master plan emphasizes on the development of 3 important tourist destinations: Gangtok in East Sikkim, Namche in South Sikkim, and Peling in West Sikkim. And in order to provide smooth travel facilities to the tourist, all the 3 destinations are being interlinked. Sikkim is also rich in flora and fauna. It is home to the highest number of orchids. Sikkim has over 4,000 species of plants, of which orchids account for over 600 varieties. The Dendrobium nobile has been declared as Sikkim's state flower. Sikkim's attraction is endless. One visit to Sikkim and one is tempted to come back again and again. Blue mountains, deep, narrow valleys, lush tropical forests, a land of tranquil loveliness. That is Mizoram, a hill state with an area of a little over 21,000 square kilometers. Be it through hills or jungles, movement of human beings have led to creation of pathways and roadways.
Road communication started in the interest of the military movement, to see that military movement cannot be done without road communication. Then the BRTF started doing the project from 1962-63 only. That was the first task force which started in Mizoram.
The geological structure of Mizoram is very fragile, with mountains considered even younger than the Himalayas proper. So fragile and vulnerable are the roads to the vagaries of nature that those need to be kept under constant surveillance. One big shower and the hill slope can come sliding down, slicing up a portion of the road or covering it with debris. Given the fragile and weak geomorphology, the roads in Mizoram often tend to sink too. Flash floods and landslides taking away bridges and portions of the road is very common. Thus, the Border Road Task Force is always ready to immediately put up a temporary Bailey bridge or bring in the bulldozer to clear the roads. For Mizoram, incidentally, roads are the only mode of communication with just one airport or limited flights as an alternative. Railways are yet to enter the hill state, and here is only one road, National Highway 54, that connects Mizoram to the rest of the world.
Those road communication was meant for the military movement. Now, since the peace prevailed in Mizoram, there is no further needs of military movement to tackle the insurgency. So the BRTF are start withdrawing themselves. But there is no any alternative. But we have to maintain the road communication through our own budget only.
Now is the rainy season in the northeast, and one must keep one's fingers crossed while traveling through the hill state like Mizoram. The roads with sharp bends are often slushy after the rains, and a truck turning turtle, if not sent down it goes, is commonplace. Such an accident can result in a roadblock which may run into several days. Thus, road maintenance is a round-the-clock activity with the road maintenance units rushing to the spot at the shortest possible time.
में कोई जगह में बहुत मुश्किल होता है क्योंकि ट्रक का तो छोड़ो ना पूरा ट्रैफिक नेशनल हाईवे भी बंद हो जाता है
The Mizos are hard-working people, and they don't wait for laborers to be brought in from outside. Road restoration activities, in fact, provide income generation to a large number of Mizo youths. After all, a better road means a smoother road to all-round development of the state. Assam has numerous temples spread over various districts. While a majority of these temples were constructed during the 600 years of the Ahom rule, the Ahom kings saw to it that those were maintained in the most efficient way. Thus, they engaged different categories of people to perform different kinds of duties related to the smooth running of the temples. One such community is Mali, who were entrusted the task of growing flowers and supplying flowers and garlands to the temples and sutras. Almost every temple has a Maligaon or village of Malis attached to it. This particular Maliagaon was set up in the late 16th century near Dhekial in Golaghat district primarily to meet the floral needs of the Negheriting temple nearby. With the change of time, the tradition has also died out, though growing of flowers and making garlands for special occasions is still practiced here. The local Madhumisra Khatra, a monastery, on the other hand, has in its possession a large number of ancient scriptures written on barks of the Sachi tree that is also locally grown here. These scriptures include the Gita, the Ramayana, the Bhagavad, a treatise on astrology, and so on. Time has compelled the Maliagaon villagers to take to other professions, but cultivation remains the primary activity. They also grow sugarcane and produce molasses, which they earlier used to supply for manufacture of temple bricks. The villager has also kept alive its tradition of pottery needed to store the molasses they produce. Nature-loving people as they are, the Maliagaon residents also attract large numbers of birds of various species that thrive in the rich bamboo groves here. Arunachal Pradesh, the land of the dawn-lit mountains, is the easternmost state of India and home to several colorful people. One such tribe is the Adi, who are majority in the upper and lower Siang districts of the state. Considered as one of the most forward-looking and independent-minded tribes of the northeastern region, the Adis are identified even by the house they construct. Unlike other hill tribes, their houses have roof of palm leaves, while the walls are matted bamboo strips. The use of bamboo everywhere. The Adis do not construct granaries close to their dwelling houses so that they are safe in case of a fire. They also store firewood below the granary but maintain a gap again for the sake of safety. While electricity and piped-water supply have reached the majority of the Adi villages, the people rear methuen, pigs, and poultry to supplement their income. Palm leaves of a particular local variety known as toko is inseparable from Adi life and culture. It grows abundantly in the wild and is used primarily as a roofing material. And like with every other ethnic group of the Northeast, bamboo is also an inseparable part of the lives of the Adis. Bamboo also grows wild in the mountains of Arunachal Pradesh and is used for all kinds of purposes. The people collect bamboo shoots to prepare various delicacies. The Adis also eat a wide variety of medicinal plants that are found growing naturally in the mountain slopes. They also consume a lot of green vegetables. As far as various objects of daily use is concerned, the Adis make almost all of them by themselves with their nimble fingers. They make baskets of various shapes and sizes, suiting to their various use. The possession of the beak of a danis, a bird currently seen only in the Northeast, used to be considered a matter of prestige. The Adis prepare one of the finest beers in the Northeast, Oppo or Apong as it is called. The Adi beer is used in various religious rituals and ceremonies as an offering to the gods. The Adi Apang is made from the husk of paddy. The husk is burned to ashes, and then a particular kind of cake made of rice powder and some medicinal herbs is then mixed with it. This combination is then tied in palm leaves. Water is poured on it for a thorough distillation. This distillation platform is known as Pita Pobar. The apang is also inseparable from all kinds of merrymaking among the Aldis. Colorful and music-loving as they are, the Adi women and girls perform various kinds of traditional dances during the festivals.